So you're entertaining, contemplating, thinking about a move to Glendale, Arizona? Well, in this video, we hope to be able to help you solve that problem. We are going to be going over the top 5 neighborhoods in Glendale, Arizona. Now, I know everybody, when they're picking a neighborhood, they sometimes think about, well, how far is it away from my work? Or maybe for school. If you have kids that are going to school, you want to pick your location on how the school rating is, and then you're going to pick it right between that. Or maybe it's a combination of how far am I away from work and the school that I'm going to want my child to go to. Well, in this video, we're going to cover not only housing, we are going to talk about the different schools and how they're rated and ranked. We're also going to talk about in Glendale as general, in a whole, what other things are around Glendale that you can do as far as lakes and hiking and biking. How far are you going to be from downtown Phoenix in case you need to get down there? But the main point in this video is to go over the top 5 neighborhoods in Glendale, Arizona. See if it's a good fit for you. See if that's something you would be interested in. But as I always say, if you're not wanting one of these areas, that's totally fine. Let us know which area you want to be in and you like more information about, and we'll send it off to you so you can make a better decision when you're making a move to Glendale, Arizona, or even one of the surrounding areas. If this is your first time to the channel and you'd like to know everything about living in Glendale, Arizona, or even the surrounding areas, well, subscribe below and remember to hit the bell, ding, 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 so you can be the first to be notified when anything new comes up about Glendale, Arizona, and or the surrounding areas. My name is Mary Kay Marino, and welcome to Hello Arizona Living and Real Estate. We get calls, texts, emails every day from people just like you considering possibly making a move to Glendale, Arizona, or any other cities in Arizona, and we absolutely love it. We are here to serve you, help you, guide you, direct you, support you at the highest level possible. So whether you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, 9 months, or even longer than that, give us a call, text, or email. All our information is below in the description to help you make a smooth move to Glendale, Arizona. So as I mentioned before, we're going to go over the top neighborhoods in Glendale, Arizona. And hopefully it'll help you make a decision on where you might want to go, or maybe you're going to just eliminate them completely and say, no, I want to go to a different area, Mary Kay. And oh, by the way, Mary Kay, check out another area, and we'd be happy to do that. And we're getting after that right now, so let's go. But before we get started in the neighborhoods, I just want to give you a brief overall view of Glendale and the surrounding areas and what's available to you if you choose to want to be in Glendale. Here is the map for Glendale. And it shows you the map and how to get to downtown Phoenix if you need to go there, and also to the airport. It's really easy to navigate our freeways. Depending on what part of Glendale you're from or you would live in, it would be anywhere between maybe 20 minutes to maybe a 35, 40-minute drive, depending again, the time of day and the traffic. And as we get into each neighborhood, each subdivision, I'll pop up the map again just so you get an idea how you can get there from that particular subdivision. Another important factor a lot of people ask for is schools. Mary Kay, how are the ratings? How are the rankings with schools? We're going to be showing you that as well. In fact, right here. And as you see, there are 2 maps. One is for the south part of Glendale and also the north. You will notice on the maps that, the scores and rankings are a little bit higher on the northern part of Glendale than the south. It's just the way it is, the location of it is. It all depends on what's important to you. I always look at greatschools.org and niche.com. I do encourage you, please do your research on it. Greatschools.org will not only give you rankings and ratings and also a bunch of other information. So if you're needing to pick a school for your kiddos, definitely do the research on that so they can give you a better idea what you're wanting and needing for the children. And of course, in Glendale and all around Arizona, we have so many outdoor activities and options available to you. If you like the water, you like water skiing, boating, or just sticking your toe in the water and go hiking, camping around the lake, we have a lot to show you as well. And here's the map for the lakes. We have our most popular and largest lake is Lake Pleasant. It is North Phoenix, North Peoria, which borders that. And then way to the east, not way to the east, but to the east of Phoenix and east of Scottsdale, we have Bartlett Lake, Roosevelt Lake, Apache Lake, Canyon Lake, and Saguaro Lake. So like I said, if you like boating, water skiing, or fishing, you have plenty of lakes to choose from. All the lakes are so beautiful. Get an opportunity to go out to all of them. No, don't go just to Lake Pleasant. Like I said, it is the largest and most popular lake, but definitely visit the other lakes. You'll really enjoy that as well. If your go-to activity is hiking, we have lots and lots of hiking trails available. And just to give you a little sampling of what is out there in Glendale and around Glendale, I got that for you as well. So as you can see, I use alltrails.com. You can use anything else that you want or you maybe already do use, but those are the trails I use. There are hundreds and hundreds in and around Glendale, around the whole state of Arizona. If you went to hit all the trails, you would have a long time before you actually came back and started to do it all over again. If your go-to activity is golf, we have lots of golf courses for you to play on the short grass. There is over 90 golf courses in and around 20 miles within Glendale. And don't forget, the PGA Tour comes to town every year, usually between January and February. Most of the time it is slated to be when the Super Bowl is here, but they're talking about this coming year, 2024. It might not fall on that weekend because of scheduling conflicts, but usually it's around Super Bowl weekend that the PGA Tour does come to town. It is the TPC up in Scottsdale. And of course, I have to remember that when you're going downtown, whether it's to downtown Phoenix for concerts or even a sporting event, because downtown we have basketball and baseball down there as well. And to the east of that, just about 8-10 minutes, is the airport, which I know I already mentioned that. But if you're into botanical gardens or the zoo, that's just a little bit east of that as well. You'll definitely want to go check those out. Those are fun activities to do if you want to add those to your bucket list. Okay, so 5 neighborhoods, the top 5 neighborhoods in Glendale, Arizona. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay to the end because you're gonna be really interested in the last one. Well, it's not the last one, it's the first one, the most popular one. So number 5 on our list, it's called Marshall Ranch. It's a beautiful neighborhood in Glendale, and here are the location for it. Also to a map, how to get to downtown Phoenix and to the airport if you need to get there. And like I always say, the freeways are really easy to access and navigate here. It's not convoluted, not all confusing like Houston, Texas, New York, and LA are. Medical around here is very close. You also have very close to Marshall Ranch is the ASU West campus. ASU is located actually in Tempe, but they have satellite campuses all around, and there's not one too far from Marshall Ranch. As far as shopping around Marshall Ranch, we have Arrowhead Mall, Arrowhead Town Center, we have restaurants, we have shopping, we have spring training in the Glendale area. And just in case you haven't seen any of my other videos, we do have spring training here in Arizona. 15 baseball teams come down here and they play at a variety of 10 different fields all around the valley. And there is one located in Glendale. So that's another go-to thing for you if you choose Glendale to live. Okay, so let's get into some nitty gritty and some numbers regarding Marshall Ranch. Marshall Ranch. It was built in 1990 to 1991. The builders there are Cortland and Marquez. Very, very, very nice builders. The price range for Marshall Ranch, I get tongue-tied when I say that, is the low 500s up to around the mid 600s. So 500 to 650 to inches, it's way up to $680,000. There is an HOA. It is at $80 a month there, and the home sizes range between starting right around 2,000 square feet up to around 3,000 square feet. Single story and 2 story. So you got plenty to choose from. It is a wonderful area. There used to be orange trees and orange groves in there all the time, but when the builders came in and they built up a wonderful community called Marshall Ranch. And as I said, it is ranked number 5 as one of the most popular neighborhood subdivisions in Glendale. Next on the list, number 4 is Hillcrest. It is just north of the 101, very nice area. There are about 1,200 homes in Hillcrest. It was built in 1994 all the way to 1996, and the builders are there. The builders in there are Shea and Pulte. Shopping near Hillcrest is going to be, again, Arrowhead Town Center for shopping, restaurants, activities around there. Everything kind of is right around there. Price range for Hillcrest ranges between $400,000 all the way up to around $700,000. The square footage on the homes are anywhere between 1,300 square feet up to 3,500. And yes, there is an HOA on this as well, and that ranges between $35 to $45 a month in Hillcrest. Okay, number 3 on the list is Arrowhead Country Club. There are 3 parts to Arrowhead, and this is the Arrowhead Country Club. It is just south of the 101. If you choose Arrowhead Country Club as your go-to place, then it's easy to navigate to downtown Phoenix if you need to get there, or even to the airport. As you can see on the map, it is maybe about a 35 minute drive down there, depending on time of day and traffic, of course, and then another 8 to 10 minutes on over to the airport. Arrowhead Country Club was built in the 1990s, and the builders are Continental, Emerald, Pulte, Del Webb, and there's also custom homes in there as well. So you get a nice variety in the country club area, as well as an opportunity and an option to join the country club. It is a private golf course, so if you choose not to join the country club, you cannot play, but there is another alternative, but you gotta wait and stay here on the video to find out more information. So anyway, getting back to Arrowhead Country Club, the price ranges from $400,000 just to a little bit over $1 million and under. The average days on market when somebody is selling in the area is 60 days on the market, and there is an HOA, and the HOA is $45 a month. The average square footage on the homes there are around 1,200 square feet to up to around 3,300, 3,500 square feet. Obviously, you can get single story or two story, whatever your heart's desire. And of course, you can get it also on the golf course or not. It's whatever you choose. That's one of the nice things about being in the country club area. You have a variety to choose from, whether you want to be on the golf course and or not on it. But just remember, if you're choosing a house on the golf course, you make sure you pick the right side, or the correct side, I should say, where your house is located on the golf course, because the last thing you want to do is be out in your backyard enjoying it and getting dinged and pinged by the golf course, because the golfers aren't shooting down the fairway, and they are very, very crooked, and you're going to get it in your pool or dinged in your house or whatever the case may be. Anyway, we will be happy to help you navigate that as well. Okay, so number 2 is in Arrowhead Lakes. It's another subdivision within Arrowhead Lakes. It's a very, very popular area. It is, yes, you have a house in and around the lake. You can have your backyard, then right out there is your dock to the boat, and you can go out there as your heart's desire to float around on your boat, ride your boat, and you can also fish in the lake as well. Getting from Arrowhead Lakes down to downtown is easy to navigate as well. Again, you're about 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes to downtown Phoenix, depending on time of day and traffic. And then of course, if you want to get to the airport, it's just another 8 to 10 minutes to the east of that. Home builders for around Arrowhead Lakes, or actually in Arrowhead Lakes, are Regal, Lennar, Marquez, Cortland, and Brown Family Homes. In addition to, there are custom homes in here as well. As far as the community in Arrowhead Lakes, it was built in the 1980s to about the mid to late 1990s. The price range for Arrowhead Lakes is right around $500,000, not on the lake. But if you want to be on the lake, it can go up to $2.5 million. And some of the homes are absolutely gorgeous. As you're sitting in your house, you have your backyard, and also right there is the lake, and they're custom. Most of those higher price, more expensive homes are your custom built homes on Arrowhead Lakes. Okay, so the number 1 subdivision, the number 1 area that has come up for Glendale, guess. Can you guess? Arrowhead Ranch. Yes, I know you're saying, Mary Kay, we already did Arrowhead Country Club, Arrowhead Lakes, now Arrowhead Ranch. I thought it was all one. Yes, it is all one, but it has 3 subdivisions within Arrowhead, which is kind of nice, and they're all popular. They are ranked 1, 2, 3, the most popular subdivisions in Glendale. So now we have number 1, Arrowhead Ranch. Getting from Arrowhead Ranch, which is just north of the 101, downtown to downtown Phoenix or the airport, is about, again, 35-40 minute drive depending on time of day and traffic. And if you want to get to the airport, it's about an 8 to 10 minute drive further than that. And the map is for you right here. And of course, nearby shopping is Arrowhead Town Center, along with all the shopping, the restaurants, the dining, the movie theaters, the outdoor activities, the spring training ball fields are very, very close to there as well. So much to do around Glendale and also around the Arrowhead Ranch area. As far as the community of Arrowhead Ranch, it was built in the 1990s. The price starts and ranges between $400,000 all the way up to about $800,000. The average day on market for Arrowhead Ranch is only 30 days. So homes sell very quickly, again, because it is so popular in the number 1 neighborhood in Glendale, Arizona. Yes, there is an HOA fee. It's $70 a month. And yes, the home sizes do vary from about 1,400 square feet to up to right around 300,000 square feet. And usually those larger square footage of homes are your custom built homes. So there you have the top 5 neighborhoods in Glendale, Arizona. And of course, if you have any questions, call, text, or email us. We'll be happy to answer all your questions, whether it's about Arrowhead or the other 2, or the top 5, or any other neighborhood subdivision in Glendale, Arizona. Glendale is a great place to live. No matter which area, which subdivision, which neighborhood that you pick in, there is so much to do in Glendale and around Glendale, whether it's an outdoor activity being the lakes, the hiking, the biking, or golfing, baseball, whatever it is your go-to activity is. Glendale is a wonderful, wonderful place to live. Of course, these are the top 5 that came up to live in Glendale. If there's another area you want, like I said, let us know. We'll be happy to do a deep dive, get you all that information and send it off to you. Just call us, text us, email us. We'll be happy to get that off to you. So what'd you think? Do you like Glendale? You like Glendale? What do you think of the 5 neighborhoods? You like them? It's a great area. All of them are great. There are so many great areas in Glendale. As I mentioned before, my name is Mary Kay Marino, and thank you for being here on this video. I hope it was informative and you liked it. Give us a thumbs up if it was good for you. If you have any questions, please put them down below in the comments, or you're always welcome to call, text, or email us. We are here to help you, serve you, and support you at the highest level possible. So always call, text, email us, as I always said to you. So whether you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, 9 months, or even a year or a year and a half, we are here to help you throughout the whole process. We've got your back days, nights, and weekends. So like I always say, until we show you around town, see you around town, you have an awesome, incredible day. Bye for now.